live with another one, guys. Okay, we are live with another one. The mic is hot, guys. You already know what this is. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you already know. You might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys, we are here, guys. I mean, we are here on this Tuesday morning, and already I'm waking up to some breaking news that Dana White will be going on the Instagrammy, okay? And he will be live today announcing some upcoming events, some breaking news. I wonder who's going to be fighting who. We're going to make some huge predictions right now. I mean, because I've been hearing a lot of things through the grapevine here. I mean, a lot of interesting things that I've been hearing through my sources. So we shall see how everything will unfold today with Dana White going live today with breaking news. We shall see what he announces. But this is a perfect time, guys. This is a perfect time to announce anything. This is after the Super Bowl. Okay, there's there's nothing happening right now. Okay, we don't have a UFC event happening this Saturday. Okay, and the next UFC event that we have, the next two UFC events that we have, all right, they're UFC fight nights. Okay, and they're basically trash, guys. Okay, UFC 326 is around the corner in March. Okay, but it's a long wait, guys. About a month until we get a numbered card from UFC and Paramount, and the next numbered card will be Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway. Phenomenal headliner. But here we are, guys. I mean, what will be the breaking news that Dana White will announce today? I mean, guys, I'm hearing a lot through a lot of sources right now that Carlos Prates he might actually be booked against JDM, guys. Now, I'm not, this is just pure speculation, okay? This is pure speculation. I have no clue what Dana White, okay, will be announcing today, but I'm hearing through my sources, okay, that Carlos Prates and JDM will be matched sooner than later, okay? And that's a huge fight, in my opinion, guys, okay? Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions, guys. Do me the favor. Support the community, okay? But honestly, guys, that's a tough fight right there. Carlos Prates versus Jack Della. I mean, JDM, phenomenal. You know what I mean? He's a striker. I don't think Carlos Prates is going to go, he's going to go out there and go for a double leg. I can guarantee you that one. This is going to be a striking affair. And as of recent, Carlos Prates has looked phenomenal. Okay? Carlos Prates has looked phenomenal. As of recent, he's been knocking out everybody left hand, right hand, spinning back fist. Everybody has been getting dropped, okay, by Carlos Prates. Now, when it comes to JDM, he suffers some losses. I mean, but then again, he was up against the best. Islam Makhachev, legendary fighter, if not, one of the GOATs. A lot of people have him as, one of the GOATs. He's definitely not one of my GOATs, but, I mean, if you look at his resume, what do you have to do to get into the GOAT list? Okay? And unfortunately, JDM has been, fighting opponents like that. Suffered some losses, got his belt, basically taken from him. And now he's up against an up-and-comer like Carlos Prates. It's just bad timing for JDM, to be honest with you, because, man, Carlos Prates is making huge improvements. Leaps and bounds, guys. Leaps and bounds. And I got to tell you something. If they do book that fight, I'm going to have to fall down to my knees and thank the MMA gods. Okay? Thank you, Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard, okay, for making this fight. Because I have to tell you what, that's a phenomenal fight. Like I said, I don't think JDM or Carlos Prates are going to go for a double leg, guys. Nobody is going to go for a double leg, single leg, switch to a high crotch. That's guaranteed, guys. All right? Guaranteed. And I'm also hearing through the grapevine, guys, that we're also going to get Carlos Ulberg versus Magomed Ankalaev. That's another fight that I'm hearing through my sources that the UFC will try to book. Now, I don't know what card, this specific fight will be on, but this is another banger right here. I mean, Carlos Ulberg, another one of those fighters that's just been on a streak, on a winning streak. Phenomenal. Okay. He's been getting better, which, in my opinion, if Alex Pereira leaves to the heavyweight division, which is starting to look that way, I could see Carlos Ulberg actually going in there and competing for a title, to be honest with you. Now, I do understand Magomed Ankalaev. He's already been a champion. He's a former champion. He would like to get the third fight against Alex Pereira, but I don't think the UFC is going to book that, guys. That fight is long gone. Okay? It's basically like a Barry Bonds baseball. That shit ain't coming back. All right? It's out of here. All right? Ankalaev won't get that opportunity against Alex Pereira. That's guaranteed, guys. And now I'm hearing through my sources, like I said, it'll be Carlos Ulberg versus Magomed Ankalaev. And that's a phenomenal fight. That's a tougher fight for Carlos Ulberg, in my opinion, because Magomed Ankalaev, he's phenomenal. The guy's phenomenal. He's already shown, okay, that he can strike with the best of them. Now, okay, going back to that Alex Pereira fight, the last one, he did get knocked out. He did get dropped fairly quickly in that first round. But in that first fight with Alex Pereira, yes, I do understand there's pure speculation that Alex Pereira went into that fight hurt and injured. But look, let me tell you something. Magomed Ankalaev outstruck Alex Pereira in that first fight for 5 rounds. And let me tell you something. He could possibly do the same to Carlos Ulberg. Okay? How you doing, Junior? Blesses to you, Junior. Okay, run up these likes and run up these subscriptions, guys. Okay, support the community. All right, easier than going to your local ATM, honestly, guys. Okay, run up these likes and run up these subscriptions, man. Do me the favor, man. Okay, when it comes to my UFC fight prediction for 2026, guys, as it stands, I'm 26-10 for my UFC fight prediction record. All right, and that's a phenomenal start right now. That is a phenomenal start right now. I mean, last year, we had a great year last year. I still have my record here, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on a second, guys. I have to go through my notes here. Darn, where is it? Well, I have it around here somewhere, guys. I just can't find it right now, unfortunately. Okay. Brandman, how you doing? How are you doing, Brandman? Blesses to you, Brandman. Okay, like and subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. Okay, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. But honestly, guys, I have no idea what the UFC is going to announce today. But in my opinion, those are the 2 fights right there that are the bigger names. You know what I mean? Those are the 2 fights that honestly are the bigger names. It's Carlos Prates versus JDM and Carlos Ulberg versus Magomed Ankalaev. I could see the UFC booking that very, very soon. And Brandman, I'm glad that you're doing good. Okay, make sure that you subscribe and like, my guy. Okay, be a part of the community, support the community. You already know, guys. But honestly, guys, we don't have another UFC numbered card for about a month. That last card that just happened at the UFC Apex was pure trash, guys. I'm talking pure trash. I'm talking, floaty diarrhea in the toilet. That's exactly what that was. I don't care who wants to debate with me and argue that the card wasn't that bad. In my opinion, the card was awful. Okay, I rated the card a 4.7. And guys, I had people in this community actually rate the card lower than I had it. All right, I thought I was, basically, rating it very low compared to others, but I heard others, were rating it 4.1. So obviously, I wasn't the only one thinking that this card was trash. So I'm really hoping that these next 2 UFC fight nights really, really deliver. Even though on paper, like Anthony Smith will say, on paper, it's pure trash, guys. Okay, pure trash. All right, it's awful that I have to sit back and actually try to find these videos for these fighters so I can make a real UFC fight predictions, because let me tell you something, there's a bunch of no names on there. I don't want to say a bunch of dead bodies, because I'll have to know the names, okay, of these dead bodies to be dead bodies, and I don't know them. I don't know these guys, so finding their highlights, finding their videos is very hard. Okay, very very hard, guys. I mean, I just wonder right now. I'm wondering what the UFC is going to book. What is the breaking news that Dana White is going to put out there? What is the breaking news? You know what I mean? I mean, is it going to be another Strickland Hernandez type of news? Okay, another UFC fight night that's going to happen. You know, this is the next UFC fight night, and guys, this is trash, man. This card is trash. I'm looking at it right now, right in front of me, and it's trash. Okay, Dan Ige. Okay, Sean Strickland, Anthony Hernandez. Sergio Spivak. I mean, guys, who the honestly, if I had to, if I had to be honest, I don't know what the UFC is doing right now, man. Holy shit! Oh my god! I hate to curse, guys. I hate to do this, but UFC 326, we don't got that for another month, right? And then we don't got another numbered card for a while, guys. I'm talking maybe until June. What? What is going on here? Because I'm looking at it right now. I see UFC 320. I see UFC 326. Excuse me, and then I see a UFC Fight Night headline by Emmett. And then I see Murphy, another UFC Fight Night headline by Murphy and Ivlov, and then another UFC Fight Night, Adesanya versus Pfeiffer, and then I see another UFC Fight Night for May 30th. Okay, and it doesn't say who's going to headline that one. But guys, we might not get another numbered card till June. I think the next big event after UFC 326 is going to be the UFC White House card, guys. I'm just, I don't know what. I don't know what the UFC is doing right now. I honestly don't. You know what I mean? I honestly don't. But going back to UFC 326, I mean, UFC 326 seems like a fun card, in my opinion. It seems like a fun card. You got Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira for the BMF title belt. A very fun card, very fun fight, headlined by two very fun fighters. And then you got the co-main event, Renato Moicano versus Brian Ortega. I mean, Brian Ortega, I mean, he suffered some losses. You know what I mean? He suffered some losses. He's been around for a long time. You know what I mean? But he's been suffering some losses here. I mean, in his last three fights, he's 1-2. Okay, he lost to Diego Lopez, and he also lost to Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling went out there and outlasted Ortega. His last win, Brian Ortega's last win was against Rodriguez, guys. And that was back in 2024, February 24th of 2024. So it's basically going to be 2 years since he's last won a fight. And hopefully he can win a fight. But this is going to be, I'm not sure who really wins that. You know what I mean? Because they're basically in the same position. Renato Moicano and Brian Ortega, they're kind of in the same position. Whereas like Renato Moicano, he's an older guy. You know, I want to say he's like 36, 37. Brian Ortega is similar in age. And they're kind of like they're kind of in the limbo because they for sure not competing for any titles but they're one of those they're those type of fighters that you book because they're fun to watch, and not only are they fun to watch, but they also have a good fan base. You know what I mean? When it comes to Renato Moicano and Brian Ortega, so very interesting fight. I have no idea who's gonna win that fight, none at all. And then we got Cade Barhalgio versus Reina de Ritter. I mean, Reina de Ritter is definitely looking to get back in the winning column, man. He needs to get back in the winning column. I'm just being honest with you because his last performance, I mean, he gave up on himself. Okay? He gave up on himself. And let me tell you something. That wasn't a. I mean, I hate to say this. I hate to say this. I'm not. I don't want to disrespect Brandon Allen, but it's not like Brandon Allen is out here and it is a world beater. Okay. I just think things got a little rough. Things got a little bit tough for Reina de Ritter, and unfortunately, Reina de Ritter couldn't find a way to recover. And Brandon Allen took advantage of that and beat him at his own game. His game, Reina de Ritter's game, is basically outgrind you. He's a big guy. He likes to implement his size into his game plan. And unfortunately, Brandon Allen wasn't having any of that. So I know for a fact Reina de Ritter is looking to get back in the winning column, but that's going to be tough, man. That's going to be tough. Barhalgio, I hate saying his name. I mean, he's a tough son of a gun, man. He's a tough son of a gun, man. But we're going to see. We're going to see how everything unfolds with UFC 326. I mean, the way it's looking right now, like I said, guys, I mean, damn, like there's a whole bunch of UFC fight nights. Like there's a whole bunch of UFC fight nights, but I mean, I don't see a numbered card here. I think the next numbered card after UFC 326 will be the White House card. Now, are there fun cards? I mean, fun fights here on this card. I mean, there is. There's Murphy. Let me see who's on this card. This UFC fight night. Let me see. Okay, you got Michael Venom Page versus Sam Peterson. Who the hell is Sam Peterson? That guy's gonna get wrecked probably. So all right, this card is it's okay. Oof, rough around the edges when it comes to UFC fight nights these days, bro. That's a rough one right there. Let's check out Adesanya versus Pfeiffer. Let's check out that UFC fight night. All right, we got. Oh, okay, that's a fun one. I like the co-main event. Alexa Grasso versus Macy Barber. Huge implications there. I like that. I don't like the Chase Hooper versus Lance Gibson Jr. I don't like that fight. Michael Chiesa. How is Michael Chiesa still fighting? First and foremost, okay. He should definitely stick to his day job, which is what is it? Commentating. He's very good at that. He's very good at analyzing the fights. But his fighting career is definitely over. What else we got here? What else we got here on this fight? All right, that's about it. I mean, I don't see nothing else. I mean, Stephanie Luciano. I mean, that would be a good one. Definitely would like to see that. All right. I mean, that's about it, guys. From the top of my head right now, 2026 is starting out to be a dud. From what I could see right now, is a dud. But hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, all these UFC fight nights that they're delivering that they're delivering to us. Excuse me. Hopefully, they do deliver because as I'm looking at it right now, holy hell. But we shall see, guys, the breaking news of Dana White and what he will announce later on today. I will be going live most likely later on tonight, okay, talking about the breaking news that Dana White finally leaks. Okay, so stay tuned for that vid. All right, go check out my other vids. I dropped a bomb, okay? talking about weight cutting and the weight cutting issues, guys. But you already know what this is, guys. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you already know. You might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. Hey, guys, I'm out of here. Until next time.